Hi guys, so this is going to be a financial reading for my Aquarius people. This will be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This reading will go from January 27th until February 27th. However, if the messages are resonating with you now, then great. And if it may have happened in the past and you are actually living in it now, then great. Because remember, time is fluid, guys, okay? So, in your pre-shuffle, I'm seeing that for a lot of you guys, you've been getting offers here, like little offers there. Some of you may have been doing like odd jobs, I want to feel like even, or maybe working through a temp agency. Some of you have stability coming in though. Stability is coming in. You have an offer that is coming in that is stable, that is going to bring you abundance. But it's coming slow. So a lot of you don't even see it. You're like, when is the other shoe going to drop? When is this going to happen? But it is on its way, guys. It's definitely on its way. This is something I feel like you've been manifesting through the work that you have been doing, like showing the universe, like you've proven to the universe that you can master these small things that they've been giving you. And so now they're bringing in something much larger, okay? Yeah. There could have been a hold up on this new job coming in for you or new position coming in for you because the universe kind of felt like you guys may have been just like doing enough just to get by and not really putting in the footwork, okay? A lot of you could have been not having the right attitude at work. A lot of you could have been snappy with people, not having the right attitude because that was something that you didn't really want to do. And honestly, with doing that, you kind of put your progress on hold because the universe isn't going to bring you in anything new until you show that you can master the small things. Okay, guys? So, yeah. I got the Queen of Swords here. So I feel like a lot of you will be having someone come to you, maybe a boss that you work for, and saying, hey, you've been doing a good job. Let me make you this offer for this position. If you've been working if you were working somewhere temporarily, maybe they said, hey, you've been doing such a great job. I want to offer you a permanent position. Yeah, this makes you guys feel good. You have the Knight of Wands here, the Six of Wands. And then you have the Sun card here. This is going to bring in abundance for you guys. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the person who comes and offers you this position is like the least likely person you thought would bring you this offer, because this is a boss who is very stern. This is the boss that everybody at work is like, oh no, here comes such and such, and then they scatter. Everybody scatters when this person comes around. This person is like really, really intense. But they come to you and say, hey, I noticed that you've been doing your work lately. I noticed that you've been really making sure that you're on point. And then they're coming in and making this offer. And it comes in quickly, guys. And this person makes you this offer once, and then now mind you, this is after you've done your work. This is after you have proven that you can take on a task, stick to it, and master it, okay? This is making you feel really good. This is bringing you, with the Sun card, ultimate happiness, abundance. You have the World card here. This position will change your life for the better. Like I said, this is you completing a cycle. This comes in because you have showed the universe that you do know how to do something and you know how to stick to it. And guys, yeah, look at that, the Hierophant. Some of you could have been working like downtown. I say downtown, excuse me. I'm from Buffalo. So like maybe some of you were working in like a public assistance type of job. That's what I'm feeling like. Some of you may have been doing something that has to do with public assistance, the courts. Even some of you, possibly the church. Maybe you took on small odd jobs at the church. But for some of you, this is your third go round. This is your third go around, and this is finally the time where things are going to become stable for you. You have the King of Pentacles here, but also with the King of Pentacles, you have the Seven of Swords. I feel like that at some point, your stability was taken away from you. You had stability at some point, and something happened. Something happened that you didn't see coming, and it took away your stability. This could have been due to some bad habits that you had, maybe some addictions that you had, or dealing with somebody who just was not a good person. And it caused you to suffer a loss. But you have the Empress card here. You guys have manifested something new for you yourself. Like I said, you've done your work. And that's why this offer is coming into you. Something that's grounded. Now, if it comes in as a small offer, guys, don't turn your nose up to it. Because this is actually something that is going to turn into something that is very, very big for you guys, okay? Don't turn your nose up to this job. Don't turn your nose to this offer. Don't do that. I think for a lot of you, you have shown the higher ups and the bosses and your bosses, the universe, that you have passion for this job. You have a love for what it is that you're doing, that you know how to take time to perfect what it is that you have going on and what it is that you're assigned to do. And because of that, you're seeing an increase in your finances, okay? This is a victory for you, and this is a victory after a time of, like I was telling you, you feeling left out in the cold. You having a situation where it was heartbreaking for you to lose that stability that you had. You had to do odd jobs here and there. It was a burden to you not to be as stable as you were before all of those things had transpired. This left you feeling like crazy, bumped and bruised. Like this is why you were having an attitude. This is why no matter what job you took on, you were not nice. You were not friendly with people. But because you've done your work, because you learned your lessons, you do have this job coming in, something that is bringing an increase, something that is bringing in finance. The olive branch from the universe, like, you know what? You've done your work. You suffered long enough. You learned how to master your attitudes. You've learned how to master your hardships. You worked through them. You didn't walk around here and act like everything was just supposed to be handed to you on a silver platter. And now, this is what you get in return. A lot of you, I feel like you have the five of wands here, but this is not, to me, something that is an actual fight. I feel like a lot of you feel like you had to fight for where you are now. You had to be stingy and fight in order to get where you are now. You had to look out for yourself. You had to usher back in your stability with the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of you have brought back instability in your life. And now that you're stable, you're able to now offer something. You have something to offer to other people who you see may be going through the same struggle as you guys. Like I said, a lot of you don't see this coming. If it hasn't happened, you don't see this coming. And you don't see this coming because this is something that has been being worked on over time. This took a long time for you guys to master this mindset, to learn that you sometimes have to start over. Yeah, sometimes we have to start over, guys. A lot of you are doing the work, and you are now seeing the benefit behind doing the work and changing your attitude, okay? A lot of you are seeing this. Yeah. Nine of Swords. You could have been up at night when you were going through this transition, just like, oh my God, what is going on? I really, really need a change. Praying for change even. And then here it comes. Like I said, this change comes from an unexpected place. You've manifested this with the good juju you've been putting out into the universe, guys. The good work you've been doing. going ahead and walking away from the negative mindsets that you had in the past. You had to leave those negative mindsets in the past in order to change your life, in order to change your fortune. This is a change of mindset. This is a change of life. This is karma. This is things coming full circle. This is you guys learning that, hey, I have to change me in order to change what it is that's going on in my life. Learning to walk away from negative mindsets, negative people, leaving all that stuff behind. And you didn't know what was ahead, but you knew that you wouldn't hurt to walk away from what you have going on now. And look at that Fool card, new beginning. This is a new beginning for you guys. This is something that is a blessing to you. Something that a lot of you may have prayed for. And with the Moon card here, this is usually secrets, but for me, this is something you guys just didn't know that you were manifesting. When you changed your mind, you changed your mindset, you chilled out, you just went ahead and went with the flow, did your job, did what you needed to do. You didn't fuss and argue with people with the hangman. You just got in there, did what it was you needed to do. Make sure you did your work to the best of your ability. And now, look at with the Three of Cups. You have a position. You have something new coming in that is worth celebrating. Okay, guys? This is your reading. If it resonated with you, then great. If it did not, guys, please feel free to check out a different reader out there. There are tons of YouTube readers who have awesome messages for you. However, if you liked it, like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell down below, guys. I'll see you next time.